So I think today is going to be another big old cleanup episode because we have a car full of gear. We have a bunch of crates that are just loaded with random stuff. And even more importantly that someone did point out, we left these bad boys in here. So we've got another 4 spears that we can whip up and just a whole lot of goodies really. Welcome back to Project Zomboid, ladies and gents. It is Vorand here and today we are probably spending most of the day back at base. I was going to take the trip to Irvington, but I think I've changed my mind. We're getting closer and closer to winter now, so it's starting to get a little bit scary. I would like to do one more trip before we get into the heart of winter, but yeah, I'll sort of take my chances at home just for now. We got plenty of time. We're not running out anytime soon. And before we do any of that, I want to see if we can... So I had a comment basically saying, give it a whirl, see if you can change out the... No, craft the bone armor and then research the metal armor from there. And I thought that was a really good idea. One thing I am missing is leather strips, which I believe all still in the car. Again, enforcing the reason for us to start clearing stuff out. We got quite a few there as well, which is nice. What are they a key for? I have no idea. Ah, the spearheads. Yeah, there you go. Right, let's give this a whirl straight away. So, bone, armor. We can just make it on the crate as well, which is really cool. Bone pectoral. I think the one that I did want to look at was the choker or neck armor. Yeah, there we go. We need a large bone bead, 4 of them, and 20 large bone beads. So how do we make those bone beads? Bone bead, carve 4 large bone beads. We just need a drill. You can just do it in 1 too. Handy. Oh, you can do it in 4. That's pretty cool. Wow, it uses up both bits, doesn't it? Bone armor. Bone choker. I'm assuming it'll be somewhere down there. There we go. Right, let's do it. Let's do it. Ah, tailoring XP. Nice. Have we read the book? No. We're up to level 4 though. I don't actually think we got a level 4 book. Nah, no books, and that is okay. We can't research anything out of that either, but we can wear it and it does give us 100% protection, which is pretty good. Gonna take that to the bank. How about... saying that, we might actually need to get our metalworking up first. Let's just see what level we need for the actual armor itself. Armor. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. We do actually know how to make that. We just need charcoal. Oh, I guess I could have skipped the bone after all. Bone armor after all. We might even be able to make some of the smaller bits to upgrade to the big bits. Not that we really need them, but yeah, it'd be quite handy. Be quite handy. We can do the gloves. The gloves are definitely one that I want to do because, yeah, super handy. Let's just grab the thread and stuff, bring it on over. Can even get the metal mask for the mega face protection. Can start with the gloves though. That's a very important thing to get. Yeah, requires level 8 metalworking. I think if we get there, we can, well, pretty much fly for it really. Not quite 100%, but it'll do. It'll do. Shin armor, we can do all of that stuff, which is pretty cool. The cod piece I would quite like. We just need small leather. Oh, we can actually do that as well. We got a bunch of raccoon stuff up in base. I did want to leave like the buckles and stuff down here though. We need all of that to sling together the armor, so it kind of just makes sense to leave it down here. Aramid thread can stay in all. And we can get that down here too. I wouldn't mind having a little crate down here. Don't know how close we can get to this is the trouble. I kind of still want to be in range so I don't have to keep moving away. Very lazy. Don't know if you've noticed. Yeah, we got 4 leather over here and then a bunch more leather on the table. Guess those little raccoons have come full circle. Yeah, 9. 9 unprocessed leather. It's not bad, that. Not bad at all. Have we still got our... what do you call it? I can't actually remember what the tool's called. Fleshing tool. There we go. Definitely make another one of those as well, which is handy. Straight to our fletching post. Hell yeah. Wonder if we just do all 4. Do all the flesh. Do all the fur. I think we need more brain tan maybe. Do we have to dry it or tan it first? I think we tan it. Yeah, okay, cool. One tanned piece of leather coming right up. We're just magically going to get 4. I also completely forgot that we need a small drying rack. Yeah, not ideal. I think this is like super slow now as well. So they've basically changed all of these so that there's conditions. So if you leave it outside in the rain or if you leave it outside in the snow, your multiplier is sub-zero. So any drying you want to do should really have a designated indoor area so it can be out of the elements and just dry quickly, which does make sense. That's probably the most realistic way that they could do it. But it does mean we need to waste more saplings and first find more saplings. Yeah, it's just frustrating more than anything. I'm not gonna lie, in the nicest way possible. It's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, but I would also like a better way to get long sticks and saplings. Either or. I'd take whatever at this point. I'm not gonna lie. I would just much prefer a better way to track it all down so we don't have to just go around and chop down a ton of trees when I can't actually see any around here. But a little baby tree is already a sapling. You should just be able to, like, I don't know, yoink it. I don't think it should be this deep. Know what I mean? I know what I mean. But anyway, rant over. We've got 4 saplings, which means we've got 4 long sticks for our thing. Did also get an extra 8 logs, so kind of a nice little trade-off there. Extra little bit of gear for the base, wherever the other logs went. There we go, 3 logs. So yeah, any wood that we do need, we can just come down, answer our prayers almost immediately, which is nice. Right, the saplings need to be carved into long sticks in order to make 1 small drying rack. Small leather drying rack, 4 long sticks and a bunch of twine. Cool. Just want to make sure I had the right thing before committing to carving 4 long sticks and not needing them. This being super tiny is also very handy. I might just sling it. Guess it could just go in the back room. Completely out of sight, out of mind. Clear up that wall vine. Ah, we can't. Brilliant. Well, that's fine. Get the light on and get this puppy drying. Can we just do that? No, we don't have it in hand. There we go. Small leather, tanned, crude, and wet. Just needs to be tanned and crude, I believe. How long are you going to take? There we go. Lovely. Nice. What's the multiplier? Can I see it? 0.2 because it's cold. Checks out. I guess if it's freezing it would be just non-existent. So yeah, we got to wait like an entire week for that. And then we can actually do some stuff. Can't remember what that level was for. That's how far we've come. How annoying. Something to do on the forge, I think. So I made a little decision just to clear this out. I could probably remove that wall vine. Nope. No, we can't. Clear this place out so we can get a second drying rack set up. Because I had a quick look and I need a leather sheet for... What do I need it for? The codpiece and the neck guard, which are actually super important. If we're going to leave this place anytime soon, we kind of need that extra gear. And we're completely out of thread. Class. Should have a bunch of the old dogbane, hemp dogbane up here somewhere. If we could dig that out, we should be okay. Cleared out our stocks downstairs of twine. We can just take the twine. Too easy. Almost certain somewhere up here. There we go. Yeah, that'll give us more than we ever need. Small leather drying rack number 2, which means we need our small leather. Lovely. Dry this bad boy up and we'll be golden in no time. It'd be nice if we could put like a fire or something in here, but yeah, we don't quite have that luck, do we? We'll get like an advanced, a old furnace thing. Those things, you know what I mean. I was also just having a little thought as well. So with these, I can't actually build in front of them, but I can remove them and replace them with a wall, and then we should still have the structural integrity that I so very much desire, and I don't know why. I think I might do that today. I think we should be able to carve a long handle from a tree branch. Is it a large handle? Yeah, carve a large handle from a large branch. Okay, cool. That's fine. We got plenty. One large branch, please. Oh yeah, we should be able to create long sticks out of large branches because there's more to trim down. The list goes on. Can we do a long stick? No. Get or carve? We can't do either. That's okay. That's not a problem. What was I going to do? Large handle. There we go. And we should be able to assemble a large implement. One right at the top. One sledgehammer coming right up. It's a little bit battered, but it should be just enough to make milkshake. Oh, we can research it as well. Oh, which means we should be able to research the head? There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We definitely do not have the thingy for that. The large iron block, but we can make it work. I'm going to put this back over here, otherwise I will use it. We'll lose it. Sorry, not use it. And then we need a bunch of wood, which is a good thing we brought all these logs back, eh? Don't know how many we're going to need, so I'm just going to carve up a bunch. Okay. Pretty sure we can build in front of these. Like 99% sure. Could put a door in there and then one more wall, and it does just completely break this place up. There we go. And then one door frame. Yeah, we've got plenty of planks for it. We could. I guess we don't really need a door, do we? Nah, I can live without a door. We don't need that. Plenty more walls. I know I should really favourite these, but that's okay. Not going to lose sleep over it, that's for sure. Fingers crossed we can actually do that from the back. Nice. Last but not least, one more solid load. There we go. Could even be worth just cutting all of those down and getting a bunch more crates in there. I think I want to pull the crate out from in here. Reckon I can load it all up in there? Not a chance. No. Right, let's build a couple more crates then. This right here is exactly where this little world view is going to come in handy. Proximity view. That way we can just load up everything, come down, view it, scroll through, find exactly what we're after, with only maybe 10 minutes of hunting. I know I'm going to do a whole lot of digging. Always do, every single time. But at least it's all in one place and we don't have to look too far. That's the important part. Remember those like 20 odd rabbits we had? They're now up to 60. Yeah. We're doing well. Ah, oh, rabbits. Rabbits are a disaster. Final crate fully unloaded. Should just be able to sling it up on the side. Add to our crate empire. Man, I'm excited. How far does this travel? 3 blocks either side. We could even just grab this one. Sling it right up top. There we go. Not bad. Not a bad little surrounding area. That gets the bulk of our gear out the way, doesn't it? We've still got the issue of all of this stuff out here. We should just build a couple of outdoor crates. Fill them up with wood. We could even do it on the other side of this. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I wish there was more variety, but I'm here for what we got. Do you know what I mean? Definitely not gonna grumble about it. All of those logs can stay there. We've got a bunch of chopped down trees just surrounding the place. So if I go and track down all the ones we did chop down, grab all of the logs, should be golden. Just realised we broke our saw as well. That's a first. All we need to replace it, however, is this bad boy. One file. The file should give us the beans to make what we're after. We do need like one big bin down here though, I think. I don't think we can smelt down the saw. I don't quite know what it would be. Medium item, small item, medium plus item. Let's try this one. One saw? Probably not, it's like half plastic. Large ceramic crucible, that's not what we want. Yeah, broken saw blade. Yada yada yada. No, we can do a simple wood saw. We can't quite do the saw we've got. That's okay. That is no problem. But yeah, I think all we need is that. And a medium handle, of course. One saw coming right up. No idea what that gave us, but there we go. One simple wood saw. Perfect. It's so handy. This whole thing is just going to be a game changer. It really is. I might just quickly build a workbench out here. Would be nice to have an area that we can just sling bits up. We can get like, I don't know, maybe a little half wall around it. Get some crates on this side. Workbench set up. Feel like it needs a roof though, doesn't it? Feel like it'll need a roof, and then we can have like a little lean-to area that we can just come over, do our bits, and leave. Yeah, that could work. Should we do it too deep? Too deep, little roof. Yeah. Many a steel chunk. Let's just get all of those back over there. And yeah, we can get some crates up and stuff. I highly doubt I'll use the crates, I won't lie. But it would be nice to have them, even just for the aesthetic. You know what I mean? Sawed down 11 logs and didn't really use much. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. I do want to get rid of the hacksaw and whetstone, however. Can get one behind the bellows too, and we can keep all of that just open and exposed. Does that work? Too deep? Yeah, I think too deep works. I think that goes. Very, very nice. Just polish up the rest, and we can always just maybe close it in line with that. I probably won't get the grindstone inside. We could do. Don't know, we'll see. 1, 2, 3. Can we pick the grindstone up? We can. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes life a little bit easier. And then, yeah, just to fill up the walls, I guess. I did once upon a time love the idea of doing all this out of stone. Or, cement, masonry stuff. But, yeah, it's just a bit too long. Wood is just way too convenient. Last little bits, and we are done. It's gonna look good. I am ready for it. It's gonna look really cool. Of course, we gotta prep the thumbnail. Just like that, we're golden. Have we got the crates favorited? Yeah, we do. Probably should have just clicked the favorite tab to find that one out. Ah, well. We'll remember that one for next time. Just grab all of those bad boys. Is it not gonna work? Oh, we're out of nails. Okay. That's the last thing I expected. Not gonna lie. 100 nails back in the bag. I did also just like do a big clean out of the fridge. Had a whole bunch of gear just building up and getting a little bit lost, really. A little bit overgrown and not ideal. Most of these are stale, but we've got plenty in the freezer, so we are actually pretty good. Right, what else do we need down here? I think I'm just gonna go all out with the crates. Get a whole bunch in the corners and stuff. 2 up. 2 up. And maybe one on the edge. Let's see what we need for a table and stuff first. Craft table. That bench. Like a workbench. Nah, let's do the table. Juan a table. Go for a large. Log table. Log table would be pretty cool. We'll grab some planks. See what they both look like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a plain Jane old table. That's a log table. Look, 2 logs. We actually have 2 logs. And 4 branches. 8 rags, however. Maybe a little bit of an issue. No idea how many rags we've got left over from our last endeavour is the trouble. None, by the looks of it. Yeah, none at all. Okay, well, we're not doing that. It's a shame, because the log table does actually look quite cool. T-A-B-L-E. Does look pretty cool. But I guess we're past the point of that now, aren't we? We are to the upper hand of living like a king, I guess. Let's get the craftsman proper table out there. It'll look good. I'm ready for it. So ready. 2 tables look a little bit silly. Maybe. It's the gap in between. It's a shame you can't just butt them right up against each other. Yeah, I think we just sack one of them off. Sack one off. Place whatever we can in between. Yeah, and then we can always just get a crate and stuff on the end. We'll just sling that. Probably in the bin. Dunno. We can always just set them up somewhere else, can't we? There's got to be another spot for a table. Be nice to do it along this side, but we just don't quite have the space. Don't quite have the space. Anywhere else just looks a little bit out of place. Yeah. Yeah, no one's quite going to cut it, I don't think. Back there doesn't look too bad, I guess. Little lean-to area. Could be our meat area. If we're going for like full realism. Chop down all our meat and stuff out there, bring it in, put it on the drying rack. Yeah, I think that checks out. Bit mentally, but checks out. And of course, as always, still my favourite bit to come. It's the absolute worst part of all worst parts. Stairs. Wooden stairs. They go up, they go down. Zombies do too. Class. Maybe come up this way? Yeah, I think that actually looks a lot better. Nice. Love just spawning. And then... what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 21. 21 planks. That's all we need. And then we are done. Finally. We've still got a lot of gear to shift out and put down, but for the most part, actually pretty solid. I'm going to get the rest of this done. I'll see you on the other side. Just for the last little touches. Now there's absolutely battering it down with rain. Couldn't have timed it better. Very nice. I did also have a thought as well. I might just sack off that table and build a little workbench. Do you know what I mean? Like the kitchen counters. I think that could work a lot better, and it doubles down as storage. It makes sense in my head, I think. I literally just thought of it now as well. So that is, yeah, just flowing off the tongue. I think that works 1,000 times better. Yeah, already happy with that. Whole lot happier. And we can always get a sink down here as well if we wanted. Have a proper outdoor workspace. Ah, I've got the perfect one in mind. How much more perfect could you get? Don't even need a wrench for it. Perfect. That is delicious. Very happy with that. Let's just get this puppy in. We could even plumb it in. It's absolutely packing it down, so might be the perfect time to do it. Let's get you just inside there. Do we do it on the edge? We'll do it next to the grindstone. I might even move the grindstone one away. I know, did kind of want the grindstone inside, but now it can be a little outdoor one that we just don't use in the rain, I guess. Checks out, doesn't it? Should have a whole bunch of garbage bags. I think I moved them downstairs, but I'm going to try my luck upstairs. Believe they're in one of the boxes. Yeah, there we go. We need 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lovely. No more, no less. Same again on the planks. 3 and 4. Plenty of nails. Ah, that's spot on. Shame it's directly in front of our stairway, but I guess we don't really need to get back up here anyway. Do you know what I mean? I think we can even do it just on top now as well. Water... rain? Rain collector. 6 planks for the big boy. Almost a no-brainer. Just remember we can actually place them next to it as well, so... perfect. Perfecto. I think we need a plumbing tool of sorts, but otherwise, yeah, we should be good. Should be good. If we can find a wrench. We might even have a wrench. There's definitely one in the car. I know that much. It's the whole thing again, isn't it? We can't plumb in an outdoor sink. Annoying. Maybe there's a mod for it. I'll find it. Hopefully we can actually do it, because it would be a shame if we can't. It does kind of make sense in my head. I know that it might rust on the way down, but yeah, I feel like I've plumbed in an outdoor sink. I think it just makes sense. Anyway, back to that crate, I think. Yeah, 1 crate for the end. There we go. Nice. I think that actually looks pretty cool. Kind of happy with that. I might get rid of the stairs though. Liked them at first, now I feel like I don't really like them. We can cross that bridge later. Otherwise, does look pretty cool. Does look pretty cool. We've got to round up a whole bunch of gear. We've got to get some things pretty tidy. But otherwise, we're doing pretty good. I want to get the car unloaded. Want to get all of the metal stuff over here. Want to get most of the gear indoors. Yeah, we've got a lot to do. But we've got plenty of time to do it. Let's just have a relaxed rest of the day. Get out of the rain and have a breather, I guess. It's been a good day. Been a very good day. Right, we've got 2 bags. 2 bags that we need to load up quite literally everything out of these vehicles and get ourselves a little bit more organised. There's a few bits that do need to stay in the lug wrench jack. Probably the spare engine parts. Maybe even a welder's mask and a welder torch. I think we've got spares of both of those, so not too stressed about leaving a couple behind. And the steel sheet just in case we need repairs. That's all of that done. That was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Nice. Duffel bag can stay for now. Guess the rest we just take all and see how we go, right? Take all and see how we go. There's nothing on the roof that needs to stay on the roof, which is good. Is that it? Did we even get the duffel bag in there? Hell yeah. Nice. There's a whole lot more inside the car that we need to clear out, but yeah, we can save that for later, I think. Any metalwork and stuff can go straight over here. I know we've got the crates. I will sort it all out. But for now, before I make a little plan, just going to sling it all on the ground and be done with it. I feel like it's just a whole lot easier that way. Saves me the aggro later. Engine parts, torch, metalwork and chisel. Wrench. I think that needs to go back in the car. As for the tools and stuff, we should have a home for it inside. It's crazy how many trips back to this car I've made. Even though first thing I said was, the back end's all done. I've loaded that thing up at least 3 times since I said that. At least 3. Ah, we'll ever learn. Probably not. It'd be good to get these bones and stuff out whilst we're here too. Just sling them straight in the main inventory. Not really issue there. Scarf, coveralls, hat, all go into the cupboard. It's all just, yeah, extra bits of winter gear. Nothing too crazy. And the coveralls are just perfect for tailoring. As for the rest, I think all of that goes downstairs. Except for this bad boy. Sling that up with the one that we've got just for future reference, really. First aid kits. Probably just go on the side table next to our trusty handgun. There's 1, there's 2. They're fully stacked up as well, so it would be good to actually pull them apart and see what we got. Don't think I ever checked this map. Should we see? 208, waiting for you. Our special place. Don't leave me alone. Hate to break it to you, my little lover. He absolutely left you alone. Is that a riverside? I think so. Hard to tell. Somewhere down that way. Right, blades. Blades. This is our blade spot, but it's very full. Could be worth just slinging a crate up next to it, because this is also the axe spot. Yeah, let's set both of those down. Let's go grab some bits to make an axe. We can also get rid of the bones too. Bones. Nothing but bones. Doesn't really matter where they go, I guess. Pipe wrench probably needs to go back in a sensible home though. Like the toolbox. Toolbox is the one. There we go. Definitely won't lose that. Maybe. Nails? Did they all go back? Or did I use them all? We got 1 left. Yeah, we definitely need to get crafting some nails sooner rather than later, I think. 114. Okay, we did have a few left. It's not so bad. 2 planks out of however many we need. Damn, that rain's heavy. Bunch of medium handles. That should be the planks we need, maybe? I probably should have got 2, to be fair. As in, 2 crates. Could even just go all out and get 3. Yeah, we'll do 3. So what do we need? We'll grab the last of the planks over here. We'll keep the large branches, just for good measure. Did find a bunch of extra logs just on the side there as well. So, I'll work through those, and that's bang on the 8. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, 2 crates. 1 y 2. All of the spears and stuff can go in what? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? As long as these 2 backpacks are out of the way. We can literally just sling all of that wherever. Use the global view and be done with it. Perfect. Does that do most of it? I think it does most of it. Yeah, that's all the car stuff, that's all the spear stuff, that's just all the bits that we don't really need, I guess. As for the rest... Oh, I forgot about the frame pack and stuff too. There's still a whole lot more to go, isn't there? Damn. Really crazy, really. Pretty crazy. A rotten ham, if anyone's hungry. Good start. Again, promise I'll sort all of this out. Maybe. It's so easy to have the access just right there, though. Convenience really is a big killer. Any magazines we haven't read? Haven't read that. Make magazine armor and the angler. But for those we can just get through, which is nice. Rest of it straight for the streets. Nice. Screws. Guess we can always leave the screws out here. Small sheets, etc. Rest of it's all in the house. It's been a good clear up day. Been very productive. Not too sure what needs to go down here, but the car parts. Yeah. Any car parts? Any axes? Axes are also good, and I guess blades come down there too. Steel metal chopper. Easy target. Club hammer. Straight to the bench. There's a good amount of gear though. Very good amount of gear. I'm very happy with the amount that we've actually managed to take, which is nice. All the books and stuff still need to shift. Got a notepad in there too. We could actually whip up a thing. Schematic. Security at bank got guns. Miss TV and cold beer. Screw this. What's that? Ooh, okay. That was definitely worth having a look at some point. Back to the books. And keep the dog food just on the hope that maybe one day they will bring him in and I can finally get the best boy in the world. Until then, I feel like we've got a long way to go. Probably should have kept that water out, but that's okay. Let's just get the vest in here. Nowhere we fall. Not quite. Sharp flint flake, electrical wire, yada yada yada. Again, I know that we are fully just shifting gear everywhere, but there's method. There's method to the madness. Spoon can go in there. Just the last little bit to go, and then we can call it a day. Tell you what, the little improvised flashlight thing we got has probably been the best find that we've had this entire run, I think. Like, without question, it's been unbelievable. Biggest game changer from day one. Right, what we got? A couple of backpacks. Probably just leave those down here. We can actually dump that one as well. Just the iron bits. Last but not least, beautiful. Oh, it's an absolute state out here. You can't even see the progress either. It's so dark, but it looks cool. I'm very happy with it. Very happy with what we achieved. We can actually work out there in the rain and not get wet, which is just delicious. Last little bit. Sling those back in a box. Get those on a shelf, and then we are good to go. 1 and 2. Lovely. Right, well, I think on that note, 5 logs we definitely do not need. Still, yeah, still got little bits to do. Not much, but little bits. And there's still some more bits to just organise and get together, I guess. But for the most part, we're cleared out. We're actually looking pretty good, and I'm feeling a lot more settled. But yeah, for now, I think I'm going to love you and leave you just there. Thanks for watching. Massive thanks to members supporting the channel. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Hopefully, stick around for the next one. Peace.